No matter how bad your situation is, I'm not going to pretend it's okay. It's not okay. It's tragic, tainted with malevolence. But there's more to you than you think. And if you stand up and face it with discipline and intent, you can go far farther to overcoming it than you can imagine.
5 rules to go from boy to man. Hello, Alpha Leaders. Today we delve into the thoughts of a leading light in the field of personal development and psychology, Dr. Jordan Peterson. His ideas are a beacon, casting a guiding light on the path of self-improvement and personal responsibility for millions worldwide, acting as a catalyst for transforming boys into men. The journey from boyhood to manhood isn't a simple stroll. It's a challenging expedition. It's strewn with trials and tribulations, victories and virtues, and countless opportunities to learn and grow. Few can articulate this profound transformation as succinctly as Jordan Peterson does. Rule 1. Embrace personal responsibility. To Peterson, personal responsibility isn't merely a fraction of manhood. It is the bedrock, the foundation upon which manhood is constructed. It's not simply about claiming ownership of your actions. It's about understanding the profound reality that every choice, every decision, and every step you take shapes the man you will become. Peterson argues that personal responsibility is the knowledge that you have an active role in writing the story of your life. Each word, each sentence, and each chapter is penned by your actions. No one else holds the pen. This isn't about merely owning up to a mistake. It's about recognizing the significance of one's action, understanding the cascading effects they can have in the vast, interconnected web of existence, and learning to traverse the complexities of life with accountability as your steadfast guide. This stresses that responsibility isn't just about dealing with the consequences of your actions, but also about the willingness to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's about understanding that you are the captain of your ship, and the quality of your voyage is determined by the choices you make and the responsibilities you choose to bear. Personal responsibility, according to Peterson, involves stepping up and answering when life calls upon you, embracing the struggle, the hardship, and the challenge. It's about realizing that life is an uphill climb and that the path to becoming an alpha leader demands that you tie up your boots and scale that hill, not because you're obliged to, but because you choose to. Rule number 2. Embrace truth. Truth, in Peterson's philosophy, isn't simply about not telling lies. It's a way of being. It's the courage to confront the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. It's about facing harsh realities, swallowing bitter pills, and confronting the lurking shadows within us. And more importantly, it's about the relentless pursuit of knowledge, insight, and wisdom. In the realm of truth, Peterson urges us to be honest with ourselves before we demand honesty from others. He talks about the importance of recognizing our faults, accepting our failures, and acknowledging our dark desires. It's not about being perfect, it's about being true. And from this truth, we can start to truly grow. Jordan Peterson asserts that truth is not only the antidote to suffering, but also the compass that leads us towards meaningful existence. It's the guiding force that navigates us through the chaos of life and propels us towards order. It's the bridge that connects us with others, enabling us to form deep, meaningful relationships. Furthermore, Peterson considers truth as the beacon that illuminates the path of leadership. A leader who values truth isn't just respected. They are followed, trusted, and looked upon during trying times. Because embracing truth isn't merely about being right. It's about standing firm in the face of adversity, sticking to your principles when it's easier to abandon them, and upholding integrity when deceit is convenient. Rule number 3. Seek valuable competence. Peterson often warns against the dangers of complacency and the importance of continuously striving for competence. He's not talking about competence in trivial, inconsequential tasks, but in tasks that bear significance, tasks that challenge you, that demand your best, and that contribute to the betterment of you and the world around you. Peterson emphasizes that competence isn't just about mastering a set of skills. It's about cultivating an attitude of a lifelong learning. It's about acknowledging that there's always something new to learn, something valuable to contribute, and something meaningful to achieve. It's about understanding that being an alpha leader requires the willingness to learn, the readiness to adapt, and the determination to excel. According to Peterson, competence is about not just getting things done, but getting them done right. It's about setting a high standard for yourself, pushing your limits, and continuously raising the bar. It's about transcending what you believe is possible and venturing into the realm of the extraordinary. In Peterson's view, seeking valuable competence is about being indispensable. It's about honing your abilities to the point where your presence makes a difference and your absence is felt. It's about not just being another cog in the machine, but being the very engine that drives it. And above all, Peterson believes that competence isn't merely a path to success. It's a journey towards becoming a better version of yourself. A journey of transformation, growth, and self-improvement. Rule number 4. Commit to self-improvement. This is perhaps one of the most crucial pieces of advice Peterson gives to anyone willing to transition from being a boy to becoming a man. The concept of self-improvement is intrinsic to growth, and growth is the bedrock of becoming a better version of oneself. Peterson emphasizes that self-improvement is not a one-time event, but a continuous process. It's about acknowledging your imperfections and working tirelessly to correct them. He insists that we should focus on becoming better than who we were yesterday, not better than someone else today. He offers practical advice on how to commit to self-improvement. Start by setting achievable goals for yourself. These goals could be in any area of your life: physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. The idea is to constantly challenge yourself, push your boundaries, and step outside your comfort zone. One poignant point Peterson makes about self-improvement is the importance of truth, both to yourselves and others. This means accepting the harsh realities of life, acknowledging our shortcomings, and being transparent in our communication. In the journey to manhood, committing to self-improvement means developing resilience, cultivating discipline, and fostering a never-give-up attitude. It's about developing the courage to face failure, learn from it, and bounce back stronger. Rule number 5. Overcome challenges. Path to manhood is fraught with difficulties, and according to Peterson, these are not obstacles, but rather opportunities in disguise. One of the most recurring themes in Peterson's teachings is that life is inherently difficult. There is no But what separates the boys from the men is how they choose to handle these challenges. Peterson implores his listeners to face their challenges head-on, not to run away from them or wish they weren't there. It's essential, he argues, to shift our mindset about challenges. Instead of viewing them as inconveniences or roadblocks, we should see them as chances to grow, learn, and strengthen our character. Peterson often quotes the age-long adage, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," and it's particularly relevant here. He also emphasizes the importance of resilience and perseverance in the face of adversity. When life knocks you down, Peterson says, stand back up, brush off the dust, keep going. In doing so, you're not just overcoming that particular challenge, you're building a mental fortitude that will help you tackle future difficulties. Overcoming challenges, according to Peterson, is not just about getting through tough times, it's about transforming through them. Every challenge you face and overcome reshapes you, builds your character, and brings you one step closer to becoming the man you aspire to be. The teachings of Dr. Jordan Peterson offers a roadmap for the pilgrimage from boyhood to manhood. They impress upon us that the transformation into a man isn't about biological age, but emotional and mental maturity, growth, and personal evolution. It's about engaging life with a deep sense of responsibility, unwavering truth, valuable competence, and an unquenchable thirst for self-improvement. Here's to you, alpha leaders, who undertake this transformative journey, who rise to the occasion and step forward into the world as the best versions of yourselves.